really break it down to the essence of ukulele and why we all play ukulele is to jam and to be together as the ukulele brings us together, right? In this case, for Ukulele Club of Hawai'i. But we can jam some songs, and I tried to, and Lena was giving some selections of songs. I tried to put together a little mix of all these songs that we've done here at Ukulele Club. And in fact, when Lena first was talking story with Kaimana, and they said, "Oh, Joe is going to go ahead and teach Ukulele Club." The first song that came to mind, I thought, "Oh, I can teach Hili Kaina." If you guys all remember from our Ola Kaina CD, our mele that Cody Pueo Pata, Aze Pueo, that he wrote for us, and it's such a beautiful mele. And then we're like, "Oh, well, we have so many other songs that we've taught," and I thought, well, let's go ahead and just get a nice mix. So tonight we're going to do review / kanikapila of Kainoa, which we all love. And this is Brother Iz's version, yeah. So got a little jazz in there with some fancy chords. And we'll go and do a review before we actually jump into the song. And then Are You Missing Me, which is really a Ka'au Creator Boys cover song that they had done back on Valley Isle, I think was the name of the album. Anyway, it was one of the earlier albums that Valley Style. And then, of course, we'll wrap up tonight with Kawlana Nā Pua, which, of course, that song has such a rich, full meaning for us as, Ukulele Club members and even as, just residents of Hawaii, that this song rings true even today for us. So, we'll go ahead and we'll do our classic warm-ups and, get right into it. But, hey, Kaimana is monitoring the live chat. So if you guys have anything going on, go ahead. Or Lena is monitoring the live chat. If you guys have any kind of questions or, you need me to kind of touch on anything as we're going through tonight, just go ahead and shoot it right out there on the live chat, and then we can cover anything. So, in classic Ukulele Club of Hawai'i fashion, we'll go ahead and we'll do kind of our warm-up song, which everyone knows is island style. So by now you should have your ukuleles out. Of course, have it all tuned up, ready to go. And we'll go ahead and jump right in and get started with island style in the key of C. Here we go. And here is C7. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, lomi salmon on the ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. We go grandma's house. We go grandma's house, although we can clean yard, 'cause if we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You know my grandma, she like her boy real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Awesome, everybody. Small kind technical difficulty. The ukulele player forgot to take the magical box, the DI, out of tune mode and wasn't playing the ukulele through the DI. So I apologize for the beginning there. But now we're back online. I was actually tuning up the instrument before we went live. You guys did awesome. Again, island style, good fun, classic Kanikapila Ukulele Club of Hawai'i style. And what we can do is we can actually jump right into tonight's 3 jam songs. So, we had picked these songs, again, because we thought it's good songs that we've done, either, something that I've taught or one of our guest instructors had taught. And, these are songs that have been part of the Ukulele Club for, years now. Now that we're going on to, I think our 14th year or something like that. So, these are all really classics that we've learned together. And sometimes, if we don't play it all the time, we kind of have to jog our memory. And that is even including myself. We don't get the chance to play these songs all the time. So bringing these songs back up and kind of go, oh, yeah, that's how the verse went. Or, ooh, that's how the chord progressions go. It's good that we go and review. And then we'll jump right in and we'll start to play. So, Kainoa, the first song that we're going to be playing, again, was something that Brother Iz had done. And this was from his first solo album, yeah? And, to me, I think it's a classic progression. And in that case, it brings a little bit of a kind of a jazzy flair to the way that the chords are set up and the melody is set up that, it can be a little challenging for a beginner ukulele player or even an intermediate player if you don't play these chords all the time. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll review the chords and going to give you a couple options. Maybe there's the more simpler way to play the first time as we kind of do the review. But then as you get more comfortable with the song and you start to remember the melody and the chord progressions, and really the muscle memory starts to come in, then you can go ahead and do these little fancier runs that we have right on your guys' sheet music. So go ahead and bring out your sheet music, flip it open to Kainoa, and we'll do the review first. So you'll see that in Kainoa, it's in the key of C. Wow, that's the good one, yeah. But, you'll notice that there's some fancier chords in there that we can use too. So we could vamp in, and if you guys all remember, the vamp for C is D7, G7, C. So that's like this. D7, G7, C, right? Pretty easy. Now, of course, you can do the claw method like Brother Sam has taught us. When you do your D7, you can hold it like this, and then your G7, and then C. And you're not wrong. Actually, the ukulele police is not going to pull you over for holding any kind of chords. You're just having fun playing the vamp, the D7, G7, C. But you'll notice that at the end of each line, and at the end of the verse, actually, does this little run of B flat, B, C. And he does it like a slide, yeah, so we have to slide into the chords. And that can be a little challenging. It's going to take a little bit of practice, especially if you don't do it all the time. So that's why I'm thinking, as you get more and more familiar with the song again, the muscle memory will kind of kick in. So if you can do the slide there, the B flat, B, C. And if no worry. Just do the C. And you're all good. So that is one kind of in addition if you want to. Now for the vamp, the D7, G7, C, which you'll see there at the end of the verse, he goes right into the B flat, B, C. And remember, that's the movable chord. So all you have to do is just hold that B flat shape. That one that was really hard when you first got into ukulele? Now it's duck soup because you get them wired. And then you just slide it right up. And that's the slide that does, that chord progression. And then the words, and you'll see the melody actually kind of weaves through also. So for that first verse, first line, I'm waiting on a warm and sunny seashore, then the slide. Yearning for the one that I adore. Pretty easy, yeah? C, G7. Now we're going to a C7. My heart, F is true. There's that E7, A minor, thinking of you. The D7, and then back to C. Forever, I'll love you. Kainoa. And then onto the vamp. D7, G7, C. Then with the slide. Yeah. But you can hear the melody, and like I was telling you, how it kind of weaves through the words, and it's such a beautiful melody, very timeless. So now that we've kind of jogged the memory a little bit, and everyone's thinking, oh yeah, I remember this song, I remember when we learned it, we'll go ahead and we'll do Kainoa, and we're going to do it just a little bit slower. We're not going full speed yet, and I'll do it just keeping the simple chords. We're not going to do all the fancy runs just yet, okay? You guys ready? Huh? We'll chance them. Okay, here we go. Let's vamp in D7, G7, C for 2 full bars. Here we go. D7, G7, C. On a hold. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on a warm and sunny seashore, yearning for the one that I adore. My heart is true, I'm thinking of you forever. I'll love you, Kainoa. Vamp. How's that? I see the sunbeam dancing on the water, surfing on the wave that comes to shore. The promise in that beat is a long-awaited dream. It tells me that you love me, Kainoa. Pretty easy, yeah? Another day is done, the sun sets, Kainoa. The stars are peekabooing from above. The moon gets better still. In my heart I feel a thrill. The trade winds say you love me, Kainoa. The silvery moon is shining on the land, casting balmy shadows on the sand. They dance beneath the moon while the breezes hum a tune. They do this because they love you, Kainoa. Kainoa. I love I know we got a little fancy on the end, yeah, we never really rehearse it, but we can go over that. I just thought I'd show you that this is something that's really cool that Brother Iz did at the end. And Lena did such a great job of kind of breaking down all the chords there. So when we really look at that last line, when he does Kainoa with the D7, and then onto the G7, I love, then the C, you, and there's that C diminished. And then he does this D minor 7, you, then the G7, you know, he really made those chords kind of fit right in, and it made it beautiful, really, for the end of the song. Now, we did just kind of keep the chords simple. We went through one time, it was pretty much at speed, but still kind of kept it a little half click slow, which we'll be able to bring it up to tempo. And if you guys had any questions along the way, you can go ahead and just kind of throw that into the live chat. And of course, I'll try to answer them live for you. But I think that was pretty good for our first time revisiting Kainoa after not going or not being, you know, learning the song for such a while. You know, it's like that that old analogy, like, oh, just like riding a bike, yeah. As soon as you get on, it's like, oh, wow, the seat kind of feels comfortable, and you know, your legs start moving. So just like ukulele, you know, all of a sudden the strum feels natural, the chords and everything kind of falls into place, you know, and it all starts to work. So for those who are ready, we're going to kick it up a notch, bring it right into speed to say on our tempo. And then we'll go ahead and we can do some of those fancier chords. Now, I know I went kind of hold back a little bit on some of the fancier chords on the first time through, but this time I'll go ahead and we'll play some of those other chords. And just so that you know that we're not really that far out of bounds, you know, when we do the D7 or the claw method, like Brother Sam taught us, and then we go to the G7 and to the C, that's the vamp, right? And you can D7, G7, C all night long. But for those who want to try, you can do a D7 here at the 5th fret. You bar, and then you put your middle finger on the 3rd string, 6th fret. That's a D7. Yeah. And then if you slide them back, that's a D flat 7. And it kind of takes the place for a slide into G7, which is up here, and then C. So those are some of the fancier chords that you can play also. It's not a necessity. I think because tonight we're just kind of getting back in Ma'atu Kainoa, let's go ahead and keep our vamp simple. If you guys are willing, you guys can go ahead and jump into the slide if you're comfortable with Kainoa, and we're going to have fun. That's the main thing, right? So let's go ahead and do Kainoa, and hold on. You ready? Here we go. I'm waiting on a warm and sunny seashore, yearning for the one that I adore. My heart is true, I'm thinking of you forever. I'll love you, Kainoa. I'm waiting on a warm and sunny seashore, yearning for the one that I adore. My heart is true, I'm thinking of you forever. I'll love you, Kainoa. I see the sunbeam dancing on the water, surfing on a wave that comes to shore. Promise in that beam is a long-awaited dream. It tells me that you love me, Kainoa. Another day is done, the sun sets, Kainoa. The stars are peekabooing from above. The moon gets brighter still. In my heart I feel a thrill. The trade winds say you love me, Kainoa. The silvery moon is shining on the land, casting balmy shadows on the sand. They dance beneath the moon while the breezes hum a tune. They do this 'cause they love you, see, we made it. Wasn't that bad, huh? And I thought, you know what, Ukulele Club, let's challenge ourselves. We'll jump right in with Kainoa. That's the hard one. So the rest of the evening going to be all easy now. I hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. You know, revisiting a song that, oh man, I used to love singing that one. You know, hanging out down Sandy Beach, singing Kainoa, using all those fancy chords. So this is another throwback song that we had talked about, and we actually taught this in Ukulele Club probably, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It's kind of a while, and even though then it was almost like a classic, as we are all now kind of becoming classics, yeah? But this is something that was the Kyle Crater Boys had done, And, in their heyday, they did Tropical Hawaiian Day. That was their first album. And then their second album really was a huge hit when they did Valley Style. And this was one of the songs that was on Valley Style. And it's in the key of G. So it's a perfect time where we can apply our claw method that was taught to us by Brother Sam. Aloha, Brother Sam. How are you? So we'll go ahead. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, right on. How's it, Steven? How are you, bro? Hey, I got some iliahi for you, bro. I got the log. I brought it so we can send it over to you. And then Carly is there too. How's it, Carly? I haven't seen you a long time. Kiaka is absolutely adorable. We love Kiaka i Kawai. Anyway, good to see you. Thank you guys for joining in. Hey, so I'm going to swing back to Are You Missing Me? So this was a Ka'au Crater Boys classic, that they, I want to say kind of memorialized, especially for this kind of young ukulele player who really enjoyed their music and, with of course, Ernie and Troy and their harmonies and Troy tearing up the ukulele, that their album really became timeless. They really affected a big generation of the local ukulele players, local music scene. So, kind of visiting their Are You Missing Me and thinking that it's kind of a perfect song that we can, send out to our loved ones, our family members who, right now we haven't seen for a little bit. And we all pray for them and want them to be safe. At some point in here, we'll be back to our new normal. Especially here at Ukulele Club, where we can come and meet and see everybody and of course, enjoy each other's company. So, keeping that in the frame of mind that, our loved ones who are out there, we can go ahead and kind of send this song out to them as, at some point in here, we'll all be coming back together again. So for everyone who can remember, of course, I expect you to jump right in, but for some who, doesn't really jog your memory just yet, we'll go ahead and just do a quick review of some of the chords, and you can see it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, key of G. So we can apply Brother Sam's claw method. Yeah. And then the D7, you can hold it like this or a bar. Yeah, either one is correct. And then the G7, which we're all pretty familiar with. And in this case, there's an A7 in there too, right? So we want to keep our finger there on the A7. If you make them a little fancy, you can drop your ring finger there onto the second fret, make it a ninth. But, keeping it simple. And I remember the first time that we taught this song, we kind of gave it this island reggae almost kind of beat too. So, we'll kind of keep it in that same fashion because it really plays, more appealing to the generation that really can recall this song, So the strum is a little reggae. If you're comfortable with it, charge them. If not, the down, down, up, up, down will work, and all of the strums that we learned here at Ukulele Club will work as long as you kind of stay in the rhythm. But, in this case, if you can jazz it up a little bit or reggae it out a little bit, may as well, while you're playing. So, we'll go through the melody of the first chord. I'll go slower, go through the melody from the first verse, and so that we can get a little familiar with it for those who don't really remember the song too much. And kind of visit any of the chord changes there. And we'll even go into the bridge, but we'll go a little bit slower the first time so everybody can get familiar again with the song. You guys ready? I know you guys are ready. Me too. So it kind of just jumps in. We can just do GC. Are you missing me like I miss you? Do you miss the things we used to do? Like a stroll down Lover's Lane. Do you still feel the same? Are you missing me like I miss you? And here's the bridge. All our lives we were so happy. Now I'm sad and blue. Would you like to start all come true. Ha! See how fun that is? Are you missing me? So we're going to jump right into that third verse. But, for the melody, it should be coming to those who, haven't heard the song in a little bit. For those who are familiar with Are You Missing Me, I'm expecting you guys to jump right in and jam right along with us, okay? So now we'll do Are You Missing Me from the beginning, yeah, at tempo. So it was almost there this last time. And we'll go through the whole song, okay? You guys ready? Here we go. So we do that G, C, G. Here we go. Are you missing me like I miss you? Do you miss the things we used to do? Like a stroll down Lover's Lane. Do you still feel the same? Are you missing me like I miss you? All our lives we were so happy. Now I'm sad and blue. Would you like to start all over and make our dreams come true? Are you missing me like I miss you? Can we still make love and start anew? If you're not in love with me like I want you to be, are you missing me like I miss you? All our lives we were so happy. Now I'm sad and blue. Would you like to start all over and make our dreams come true? Are you missing me like I miss you? Can we still make love and start anew? If you're not in love with me like I want you to be, you're not missing me like I miss you. Are you missing me like I miss you? All right. Oh, we got some shout outs. Hey, you guys are jamming, huh? Before we get to the shout outs. How's it, Gary? How you? Kainoa, Superman. Wow. Hey, aloha, Chris. Welcome from New Zealand. Right on. And? Oh, right on. And? That's awesome. Super cool. Thank you, Kaimana, for the update on the shout out. Hope everyone is doing good out there and jamming, for our loved ones and, of course, enjoying ukulele. But, enjoying this time that we're having together, kind of this virtual ukulele club, which is kind of a new norm for us. But it's still good fun, right? Where we get together and jam and ukulele out. So that was Are You Missing Me? And I know we went kind of zipped through it. Was everybody pretty comfortable with it? I thought so. Once you kind of hear it and you get kind of fresh and, kind of jog the memory a little bit, you can jump right in and jam them, right? It kind of almost makes you want to go and dust off your old CDs and bring some of that old music back out, or, Spotify or, Apple Music, or however you're listening to music nowadays. But, being able to just get together and jam and appreciate each other's company, or sharing our music, this gift of music that we love, and being able to share it with one another, share it with our loved ones, share it with each other virtually too, right? So that was Are You Missing Me? And it's funny, before we got going on Ukulele Club, I was like, oh my goodness, what are the words? Because I haven't sung it for so long, so it was cool. Kaimana was like, hey, you can always just print it and put it on the music stand. I was like, whew, thank goodness. Anyway. There we go. So actually, it brings us to our third song. And, initially I was thinking, 3 songs, can we get through 3 songs? I was like, we get them. We can get through 3 songs, especially since this is Kawlana Nā Pua. And I thought, wow, it'd be perfect for us to kind of sing this song. And I know on the sheet music, it has all of the words, of course, Aloha Hawaiʻi, all of the words of this mele. And for those who aren't familiar with this mele, of course, I really promote to you doing a little bit of research on this particular mele, because it is truly a beautiful anthem of ours, Kaula Nā Pua, or of course, famous are the flowers. And in this reference, it's, us, Hawaiians, our lahui, where, this beautiful lei that is continuing on. And, the words are so beautiful, and, the poetry was so well done that it's something that has lived through generations now, to the point where even today it's still really memorialized as this kind of anthem of bringing us together in song or in music. And it's a little bit slower, so it's nice because it's easy to learn and easy to play, and the melody is generally pretty easy. So that's why I really promote, if you haven't learned Kawlana Nā Pua, to go ahead and learn Kawlana Nā Pua tonight with us together. But even after tonight, continue this mele and share it, because you'll be amazed when it's, the next time we have a family gathering, and, once we find our new normal, it might be, I don't know, Thanksgiving. You go and bust out your ukulele and you play Kawlana Nā Pua. You'll be amazed on how many family members are going to all jump in and start singing. We're all kind of familiar with and or know the mele. So it's pretty cool when you see it kind of bringing us together, especially, when we do have those times together. So we'll go through the mele, and we'll go through relatively slow, but remember, tonight is more like a kanikapila. Yeah, just get together and play, and of course learn if you haven't learned the song before. And more importantly, just bring your ukulele out. I know for all of us, for some of us, we don't get to touch ukulele every day. I feel very blessed because every day I get to touch ukulele and building ukulele at Kanile'a. But, sometimes it does take a little bit of a moment like this of Ukulele Club, where we have to kind of, knock the dust off of our ukulele case. Although I know you guys practicing, right? Half an hour every day. Yeah, 5 days a week. Right, Uncle Jim? So, dust off the cobwebs and bring your ukulele out, tune it up, and of course play. Because, we teach kids that the ukulele can really be your best friend. In some days, especially now, life is challenging with everything that's going on. It's just nice to bust out your ukulele and play. So in this case, we'll do Kawlana Nā Pua together. Huh? Hey, how's it, Aldrine? You joining too? Right on, ba. Good to see you. Thank you for, last Ukulele Club. That was awesome. Teaching everybody. That was amazing. Yeah, everybody. Big round of applause for Aldrine Guerrero, Ukulele Underground. Yeah, coming and sharing his magic with us last month. Beautiful. That was so cool too, virtually, yeah. So we'll do Kawlana Nā Pua together. And, if you know the words, of course, sing along. The melody is pretty easy, and chords are pretty easy, yeah. It's in the key of C. You guys ready? We're going to do the intro, yeah. We start G7. Beautiful, yeah, nice and slow. Kawlana Nā Pua o Hawaiʻi, kupa'a mahope o Kaina, hiki mai ka elele o ka loko ino, pala pala nunu me ka paka. Pane mai Hawaiʻi moku o ke ave, kokua nā honoa o Pilani, ka ko'o mai kaua i o mano, papu me ke oni o ka kuhihewa. Aole a e ka polima. Maluna o ka pepa o ka enemi. Hohui aina ku ai hewa. Ka pono si vila o ke kanaka. Aole mako a e mina. I ka puu kala o ke aupuni. Ua lava mako i ka pohaku. I ka ai ka maha o ka aina. Mahope mako o lili olani. Aloha a e ka pono o ka aina. Aina ia mai ana ka puana. Ka poe i aloha i ka aina. Beautiful. So you can see there at the bottom, and it kind of shocked me. We learned this back in March of 2007. Wow. As Ukulele Club of Hawai'i members. Imagine that. That's when Ukulele Club was on the third Thursday. I think it was. Yeah, it was like the third Thursday. Of course, we moved it to the first Tuesday when we moved to Windward Mall. But it used to be on the third Thursday. How was that, gang? That was awesome, right? Super cool that we all got together. What? You guys like Kawlana Nā Pua again? Of course can. Well, on a whole. Oh, wow. Good fun, yeah? Let's Kawlana Nā Pua again. All right. You know, this is such a beautiful mele. And like I was saying, earlier when we first started, I was thinking, I could teach Hili Kaina, from Ola Kaina, our 20th anniversary CD. And if you don't have it, you have to have it. It needs to be part of your music library. You have to have Ola Kaina, our Kanilea Ukulele 20th anniversary CD. It has the most amazing mele across the board. Every single mele is special because it's all written about Nani Ekolu and each of our wonderful artists and their experience at Nani Ekolu. For example, Kori Pueo Pata, and he loved Hili Kaina, which is really just a snippet of the Olelo Noeau that reads Hili Kaina he kaua ke kanaka, which he wrote this mele, the land is our chief, we are its servants. Similar to kind of Kawlana Nā Pua, where we really understand the importance of who we are as a people and the work that we do and how it can positively affect the things that we do in life, especially Aina, which is so important, right? So we'll circle back. We'll do Kaula Nā Pua, KFC. That was a good tempo. Everybody was good. Sorry, my old voice is a little bit scratchy, but that's okay. Still good fun, yeah? Here we go with our intro. Kaula Nā Pua o Hawai'i, kupa'a maope o Kaina, hiki mai ka elele o ka loko ino, palapala nunu me ka paka. Pane mai Hawai'i moku o ke ave, kokua nā honoa o Pilani, kako o mai ka oa'i o mano, papu me ke oni o ka kuhihena. Aole Maluna o ka le mako e mina mina. I ka pu'u kala o ke haupuni. Ua lava mako I ka pohaku. I ka ai ka maha o ka aina. Ma hope mako lili ulani. Aloha ai ka pono ka aina. Aina ia mai ana ka puana. Te poe I aloha ka aina. Awesome, you guys. Kaula Nā Pua, isn't that amazing? Good fun. Yeah, we get to share that mele. Uh-oh. Oh, we got one request. That's dangerous. Nah. Lena asked if we could share Hili Kaina. So, you know, a mele like that has to be shared, right? And this is for you, Lena, and for Brother Sam. But, you know, it's a mele that's special to all of us. So we can go ahead and we can do Hili Kaina. You know, and when we talk to Poeo, Cody Poeo Pata, who you know, haku this mele, who crafted this beautiful mele, he said, I never write them. It was our ancestors that write them. It was all of these olelo no eao, and I just pieced it together for them, or for us, and it was all really their words. And it was so beautiful just the way that he thought that I never write them. But he did share that, you know, he wants every single keiki in Hawaii nei from when he wrote it forward to no Hili Kaina and to sing these words because they're so true, and the words that our ancestors lived by then are super applicable to what we do today and how we need to really make our decisions not only as people, as kanaka and as a lahui, but we even as kanilea, and making our decisions with Aina first and caring for the Aina, because when the Aina lives, then we live. That's the olelo no eao, yeah? Kristen and Lena. Ola ka Aina, ola ke kanaka. When the land lives, the people live. But in this case, this is Hili Kaina. For you, Lena. Ia Kaina, he kaua ke kanaka, pelano e mauai, ke heo kaina I ka pono, he ali'i kaina, he kaua ke kanaka, pelano e mauai, ke heo kaina I ka pono, pelano e mauai, ke heo kaina I ka pono. Oh, he ola. Mahalo, Nina. That was a wonderful request. Oh, just throw the curveball off from the side. I love it. Of course, I love that mele. I love all the meles that we did tonight. You know, it's so special to get together virtually and, you know, just play ukulele. And how the ukulele is really that wonderful golden cord or that strand that brings us together as people, as lovers of the ukulele, as players of the ukulele, as builders of the ukulele, as teachers of the ukulele, and everything that we do that really encompasses our life, and how the ukulele has really kind of formed who we are as contributing members to this wonderful ukulele community. So I would love having everybody come tonight, Ukulele Club of Hawai'i. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys didn't survive. I never run you guys through the gauntlet and make you guys all sweat and everything, right? Just at the comfort of your home, bust out your ukulele, jam, come together and play. So stay safe, everyone. Oh yeah, we still gotta do Hawaii Aloha. Bah, no, put a pin yet or put a plug yet. We still gotta do Hawaii Aloha. Sheesh. Okay. So we'll do Hawaii Aloha in the key of G. I cannot stand up, so just imagine I'm standing up because we got to change camera angle and lighting and do all that. So just gonna buckle in, and we'll do Hawaii Aloha. He Hawaii, in key of G, yeah. He Hawaii. Awesome Ukulele Club members. It's so good to see everybody. Thank you guys for coming out, spending this evening together as Ukulele Club members. like I was saying earlier, everybody stay safe. Everybody take care of each other. And I'm sorry, one more thing. Oh, yeah. Hit that subscribe button, yeah? And then knock out that like button. So you like it, subscribe to it, and we'll enjoy it together. Right on, everybody. It's great seeing you all. Aloha no, ma'alama pono.